This episode contains sponsored items. Before you go, subscribe, like, and comment. Click the bell if you want notifications of new episodes.
So that's a good center, slightly on the left hand side, and this was the long range proficiency test. It's usually the first shot when I arrived, and as you saw, I just assembled the rifle, inserted one cartridge, took my binoculars, spent forever getting a solution, and shot 100% on that one. It said 33 today as well, and I clicked 33, and as you see, it's pretty perfect for elevation. Slightly off on the left hand side, so you're seeing the wind today. It's definitely more than we had the last time, and we are absolutely past light wind. We are definitely into medium because we are seeing a clear direction, and we also have the bending but not the whipping motion, which means we are also trending towards a strong wind. In this reticle, which is a second focal plane, I don't have any support for wind, and I have to rely on the simple methods. The only support I really have is the high BC of the bullet, which will give me a larger error margin. 6.5 PRC is purely hunting, and the 6.5 by 57R is the original barrel that came with the rifle. And without 6.5 55, it's not feasible money-wise to do volume shooting with this rifle. So that's how easy it is to change the barrels and calibers. Now we just go into the app, change the active cartridge or active profile, and do a different target. .388 20. And here I have a BDC ring, which means I have to count every click. 1, 20. So the marksmanship here is no different than what I'm doing at 100 meter. I'm looking straight over, lining up the rifle like a spear, and I have plenty of obstacles on the ground, and I bring myself straight in behind the rifle. So now the rifle is more or less centered, I would believe, and when I look down I almost immediately have it. So I'll just lift, do the final adjustment for the bipod. Aim, close your eyes, open your eyes, and I'm on the same spot, which means this is the position I can shoot from, despite the ground being uneven and everything. So that's a shift. So I think I feel confident in saying that the binoculars work superb. No problem changing the profiles now that the ballistic software has been upgraded to the Elite. And the on-off feature of the scope works so-so, but you have to be very careful in having the same torque when you put it down. If you don't push the levers all the way down, you're going to have a sideways shift, which I had. Although this scope is more or less the same specs as my Callis in terms of magnification, without the parallax adjustment, it just doesn't have the comfort of my Callis. The image and the field of view just cannot be compared. This is an inferior scope compared to the newer Callis. It's just not a comfortable scope to use. 200 meters, 250, just fine, but when I get out to 400, I have to choose whether or not I want to look at the target or the reticle. I just don't have both in the same plane and both aren't sharp. So that was just a demonstration of the barrel swap system. So as you see, I have 3 barrels for my K95. 6.5 PRC. This one was specifically for hunting ibex. 6.5 55, which you need to have in Norway if you want to afford the shooting. Either 6.5 55 or 308. And 6.5 by 57R. That's the barrel that came with the rifle. I have been told that roughly 80% of all aftermarket barrels will fit straight in to the action. And this is the action, together with the forend. And if it doesn't, it's a small fitting job that's basically done in a few minutes. Now the first checkpoint is the hook that we have down here. This one needs to fit on the bolt in front of the action here. And basically, as long as you can insert a barrel like this, you're good. And the next checkpoint is the lever here, and it needs to be along the midline. If you cannot close it properly, but it is out to the side, you actually need to remove material on top of the barrel here. So this barrel here fits on the hook and the lever is okay. The last checkpoint is the forend. You just clip it on and it's quiet, it doesn't rattle. And if it rattles, there's a small tension screw underneath here and you tighten that so you don't have a lot of play and movement. And I'm not quite sure how this rifle actually works, because this is a 2-piece stock where the forend is attached to the barrel, and everything I've read and been told my whole life is that stocks like that is not going to shoot, but it does. So it appears that I lost the visibility. I think we'll just pack up and leave. There's no point shooting in this.
Subscribe to the THLR channel by clicking the left logo icon, so you'll be shooting straighter than a drunk skunk before the sun shines over northern Norway.